you don't know purpose. When you start living a purposeful life, it's about eternity, not today. Look at the way Paul puts it. 2 Corinthians 4, verse 17 and 18. He said, our light afflictions are but for a moment, but they work for us an exceeding weight of glory. Do you know what this guy calls light affliction? He fell into the ocean in a shipwreck. A day and a half he was beneath the waters. Paul said 3 times he was flogged more than 39 strokes. He had been in prison more than twice. This is the guy, this is what Paul is calling light affliction. And all of these things he suffered. He wasn't going for a job interview. All of these things he suffered. He wasn't going to buy a land to build for himself and his children. He was going to preach the name of Christ and to bring salvation to others. He landed him in prison. He landed him under very heavy whips. He landed him under in a shipwreck, and Paul had the audacity. He called that a light affliction because his focus was eternity. No wonder when the race came to an end, he said, I have fought a good fight. I have finished my course. I have kept the faith. That's a man of purpose. There are some of us, we say we are living a life of purpose. Somebody offends you. You say, you won't see me again. You are a baby. You are a baby. You are part of evangelism unit. They are going out for evangelism. Somebody offended you. Say, is it because I'm here? Is it because I gave my time? And then the next time they are going for evangelism, you are angry, waiting for pastor to call you and say, we didn't see you again. What happened? Oh, sorry now. Why are you doing like this? We will get you a Pampers first. What you need now is Pampers and feeding bottle. They get offended. You are the lead vocalist because you worshiped the other day. 2 people fell down. You have become a star. Now you came, that miracle service. You were supposed to lead the song. They now told somebody else. They are beginning to take you for granted. So you won't sing again. Oh my God. I read books of the fathers. I listened to messages. In their days, the way they punish people is to take responsibility from them. And you will see people praying to God to forgive them, not to allow this opportunity to pass them by. Doing everything possible to serve. In the days of the fathers, when they give somebody a job, the first day he enters that office, he lifts his hand up and says, Lord, this is your platform. Use it for your glory. And if all he gains from that position is to live a testimony of integrity, is enough. But today, the moment they give somebody a job, he comes. How much is in that account? Bring 2 million from there first and do housewarming party. Meanwhile, that money is not allocated. So he begins with corruption. Because we don't focus on eternity. We think about now. Car, house, Bahamas, I need to go for holiday, but it not be wood. I'm messing things up for Jesus. Thank God he is all wise. But would have wrecked what he's building. You want to be purposeful, your focus is eternity. So when we speak purpose, number 1, we are talking divine intention for creation. When we speak purpose, number 2, we are talking divine assignment or calling on earth. When we speak purpose, number 3, we are talking understanding uniqueness of design for kingdom service and divine responsibility. When we speak purpose, number 4, we are talking about impact on others so that God takes the glory. And when we speak purpose, number 5, we are talking living for eternity, consciousness of eternity. The reason for which Paul will say, I die daily. It's not about now. Thank God for all the blessings I enjoy now. But in case I have to suffer now, that in itself is a blessing. Because it prepares for me a throne in the world to come. I've told you many times, The finished works of Christ gives you salvation. But it's your works that give you reward. That's why the Bible calls Jesus your foundation. And if you check at the end of time, it is your work that is tried, not the foundation. The foundation has already been tried on Calvary. The foundation has been perfected. It's your work that will be tried. Because you will not be rewarded because of foundation. You will be rewarded because of your works. So if you live today and forget eternity, you have just wasted your existence. This is what purpose entails. And every Christian must be built, trained, and given this consciousness. So that as he walks like this, even while he's on earth, he will become like an immortal. His life will be eternal in implication. Isaiah 60 verse 15, the Bible said, you were a desolate land. It said, no man walked through you. It said, but I have made you an eternal excellency, the joy of many generations. This is what purpose entails. This is what it's about. And blessed art thou if you know these things. I gave you 2 examples on Sunday, but I don't have time to go that far. If you want it, go and get the message and you will get it. Tonight, my focus is on requirements for fulfilling purpose or maximizing purpose. Everybody you see who is walking victoriously and gloriously in purpose, there are weapons in their quiver. They are not doing it by luck. They are not doing it by chance. A man of God once told us, he said, if you remove him from here to an entirely new location and he leaves everything he's doing, he said, give him a few months, he will replicate it. So this is not an apprentice. What is happening here, there are systems powering it. And those who understand purpose, they know how to maximize these systems so that purpose is on the cruise mode. And so this evening, we are going to look at the requirements for fulfilling purpose. And like I mentioned on Sunday, there are 2 dimensions to the requirements. There are intrinsic requirements, which are internal requirements, and there are extrinsic requirements, which are external requirements. You must understand all of them, develop them, maximize them to fulfill purpose. Some of you listening to me now, you have had visions where stadiums are packed, you are preaching. But it has remained in the dream world. So you have isolated purpose. You know it, but you are not living in it. Some of you listening to me, you have seen yourself sit in a position of authority in government. And you are enacting policies that advance God's kingdom, advance God's agenda. But as we are speaking, you are looking for a job. Some of you listening to me here, you have seen yourself sit on tables with global economic giants, dictating the economic shape and texture of territories, of nations. But as we talk now, if you eat twice a day, that day is a miracle. What is wrong? I will show you. You don't enter your purpose by luck. It is not a gift. To enter your purpose, there are structures that must be built. The Bible says when the Lord shall build up Zion, it's only then he will appear in his glory. So if you don't build these structures, you will never enter purpose. And there are some of them that God bring your way. If you don't know how to maximize them, you will never enter purpose. And so because of our time, I will only list them, mention a few things, and allow you to go and study. Because what I'm giving you tonight is an outline. Take your time